Up. So, we've been gone for a little while. Life happened, but we're back with sessions. So, last session, if memory serves correctly, we had left off with some interesting social interactions and the preparation to do what is effectively a side mission for you guys. The sneaking into one of the Magitech facilities to obtain some more Magicite. I don't remember specifically where we left off, so I'm just going to say an indeterminate amount of time has passed we'll just say the next in-game day, because I'm not setting out when this is happening on calendar. So, the morning routine has been and gone. Getting up, getting fed, getting watered. Well, I guess, sure, that works. And you have... Well, sure.
That's how you water a human. Shower.
Oddly makes sense. Anyway.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. I am introing.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Hi, back. I'm Tremaine.
So, you guys have a decision to make together as to whether or not you would like to start off with this sneaking into the Magitech facility side quest, which will net you some additional Magicite, or if you would like to start setting out the groundwork for your next major quest. I'm going to phrase it like that, because that's easier.
Let's do it. Let's get some magicite.
Magicite.
Magisex.
Let's do it!
Great idea.
You can get that?
I'm so sad that I wasn't unmuted when I ripped out a massive fucking burp. This is so sad.
I don't think I
Brilliant
heard
rolls
any
over.
of this, though.
So sad.
It was so loud. It
It was
blew out our
loud.
headphones, we can't hear it anymore.
Truly. The sound of the century. Okay, so You get your-
Gone.
you get yourselves ready and prepared to head out to this Magitech facility. I will inform you all that as of this point in time, I do not have an actual little dungeon thing set up for this, so you will have to
All good.
visualize.
Don't worry.
Let me find the right track for this.
Look who's turned up.
It is.
No, I didn't. I opened up the Roll20 page but didn't press launch game. This is great.
So we're off to a great start. Everybody is all over the place.
Yeah.
Right.
Where's the little button from it? There it is.
I suddenly feel infinitely less bad about not being entirely prepared today.
This is gonna be a mess.
It's
We're gonna
Why-
been a day for me.
Why are we rotating?
For fun.
Rotate. You're out.
Okay, so
Have a little rotate. Nightmare rotation.
that's just the uni schedule, the nightmare rotation. So, with you all prepared, ready for the infiltration, you gather your equipment together and set out.
Except
Oh.
Damien, who's ill and stays back.
Essentially, Damien will be present as a character, but I will be doing anything relating to them in terms of roles and/or combat.
Okay.
Just in case things go pear-shaped and you do need the extra set of hands in any potential combat that you may or may not cause. because I know what you guys are like.
Don't
I
worry about
like
that. May not.
Blood and murder.
No,
Like,
more. I know what. Based on last session's rolls, what was it? Nobody could roll above a 10 for like one specific check that I don't remember.
Right, okay, yeah.
You're getting
It was
shot.
a history check to remember that our leader was called White Lightning.
Yes.
I think I said blue lightning, which was
Yeah.
pretty close.
Yeah.
You started with the colors and got like through every color but the one that you were aiming for. So, under the cover of a distraction that has been set, you are able to sneak towards the Magitech facility in question with a little bit. If I can brain cell, please. Oh my god. Yeah, this is just gonna be one of those sessions. This will be fine.
Just one of those days.
You don't want to wake up.
Copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's less than 8 seconds.
So, as you are approaching the facility, you encounter a large fence topped with harsh-looking barbed wire.
Ah.
In our preparation, did we perhaps prepare wire cutters?
Roll me a intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
I told you we're free balling this.
roll intelligence.
I told you we're free
Alright.
balling this.
Plus, I'm pretty smart. Plus 5. Come on. 16.
16. Yes, you had the foresight to ask for a set of wire cutters to be left at at the entry point that was agreed upon before you set out on this mission.
Cool.
And there happens to be a small non-suspect crate in amongst some other supplies that seem to be awaiting transport into the facility, that you recognize has the little symbol that your team has been given. Oh boy, yeah, we are freeballing the shit out of this. And within this little crate, you find a set of wire cutters.
Cool. I'm gonna cut a hole in the fence big enough for us to go. I'm gonna find somewhere hidden in the fence, somewhere out of the way in the fence, and then.
Can you roll me investigation?
I was going to say, are there any guards on patrol?
For how far outside the facility itself you are, you're like at the perimeter fence.
Okay.
20.
20. You find a relatively non-suspect area that you could cut open. However, to get over there, you will have to essentially sneak around a couple of the guards that have been posted up on the watchtower.
Ooh. And there's no slightly acceptable place near where we are right now.
Sorry. Repeat that. Could you repeat that, please?
And there's no good place to cut the wire away from the guards.
As of where you are currently, you don't see any ideal place that isn't going to be suspect in nature.
Can we knock the guards out?
You would have to get through the fence to do that.
Right, okay, it's through the fence. Okay. I was picturing in my head little towers in the perimeter fence.
No. If I were to describe this for you, picture big.
How
big...
many gods are there?
Ooh, that's a good question. Roll a perception check for me, please.
I'll do. $15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. From where you are hidden at the moment, you can only see 2 guards walking around. However, you get the feeling that that's not all of them.
Outside of, so we're still outside the fence.
Yes.
Are we still in an area where civilians would be seen, or would we basically be shot on sight because they know we're intruders?
You will be shot on sight, because if I were to describe this for you, you are on the outskirts of any sort of residential area, so you guys kind of hold up in an alleyway that's quite close to where that fence line would be. So you are hidden at the moment, but the moment that you leave to go either through or over the fence, you will be at risk of being spotted.
Right.
Thelma pulls out her gun and cocks it and says,
Wait,
"Just
wait,
give me
wait,
the
wait.
word, guys."
No, not yet. I'm gonna. Well, actually,
They'll shoot us on sight. Distraction is off the table.
I can sneak past and then cut the wire and then distract them from inside.
But lead them away.
Yeah,
Right? What's your sneak like?
You know, I could
What does that like?
I'm pretty
distract them.
sneaky. I'm pretty sneaky. I'm used to crime.
Oh,
You know.
Did you
know
say
that we
crime or
recognise?
crying?
Do we know if they would recognize us?
If you'd be recognized.
Yeah.
For this particular location, no, because it is a relatively significant distance away from where the reactor was. And also, your faces weren't explicitly seen by anybody that would recognize you.
Okay.
Essentially, you mentioned
Benoit used to be like a god, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd say I
Big
could do some distracting. You know, I've +4 to charisma against Tempeal resistance members, so maybe
That'll be your
They're not-
allies.
Are you wearing your uniform?
I'm really
still?
stupid and
It's alright. We can all have a day today.
Good morning to me. Jesus, I forgot the English language. Yeah, ignore me. I could guide you to the places of the things, because I might know where they are.
Mhm.
English really strong today. Much good.
Yes. Very words.
All I'm saying, guys, is it looks like there might be one solution.
Go on.
I think we should try the sneak route first. I'm gonna
Well, if we do start firing shots off, and there are more guards in the area that we just can't see, then that will immediately alert them. So
That's
I
true.
don't think going off guns blazing would be a good idea.
That's true. Let's
Usually works for me.
let's stealth vibes.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cool. I'm gonna stealth up to the good place in the fence to break in. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Please roll me a stealth check.
Come on, big roll. Roll 1d20 plus.
That is not a big roll.
Oh no.
I spiritually relate to that role.
8
God.
total.
Oh no.
So, as you
Anyway.
step out the alleyway, in preparation to start sneaking over, you end up tripping over. As there appears to have been some random branches from... You're not quite sure what? You assume the... Yeah, no. There's a couple of random weird branches that have just been left here on the floor that you managed to trip over. And you are fortunate enough that the guards do not notice, but... Sorry, they do not see you, to be specific here. But the strange noise has alerted them a little bit. So they're observing their surroundings.
Shit. Can I try again, or...
You are welcome to try again.
Do you want some assistance, Train?
Is there anything nearby
Can
that
Hammer
I could
give me
shoot
advantage?
to draw their attention towards?
Roll investigation for me, Thelma. And Tremaine, yes. But you would have to explain to me how you are being assisted here.
15.
Okay, whilst you and Dia are figuring out how you're gonna get assistance with stealth, Thelma, you take a look around for.
Did you add your bonus to that roll?
I have no bonus.
Okay.
Investigation.
So you have a look around, and you don't initially see too much. There appears to be a couple of small, like, bonsai tree-esque things on the overhangs. Above you, there are a few crates kicking around that is clearly just stuff that needs to be transported into the facility. And let's have a look. But you do notice that there is a large pipe that seems to be running the length of the fence. It's buried
Would
in the
shooting that make some noise then?
Yes, it is a metal pipe. But you do notice that it's buried in the ground, but it's large enough that you imagine you could probably fit somebody inside of it if you were able to find an opening to it.
I also feel like maybe shooting isn't
Yeah.
a good way to distract them. I feel like I'd just get someone high.
We are not firing any shots.
Investigation, try and see if there is an opening.
Would I be able to get over to the pipe without being seen?
You would need to roll stealth for it, as it's not just line of sight, but also the sound that you would make getting over there.
Okay.
Dia and Tremaine, have you figured out how your stealth assist is gonna go?
Have you?
Have you?
Yeah.
Wait,
Doesn't seem
what?
like it, so I guess I'm just gonna roll straight.
Sorry, I spaced out.
That's okay.
That's fine. Okay, make that roll then.
Slightly better. 10.
Roll me a D100.
Oh Christ.
Oakley dokley. 13.
So you managed to evade the first guard,
Okay.
who's reading a magazine that you assume is about some sort of camouflage based on the cover. And the second guard, you end up making direct eye contact with. It takes you a second to realize the second guard is just disassociating and has not noticed you at all as you manage to slink past, with the slight feeling that you shouldn't have gotten away with that, but good fortune was on your side.
Lakshmi.
Right, so the fence is now open, and
The fence is
some
not
people-
open yet.
No.
Tremaine is over by where the optimal opening is.
Okay, I use my wire cutters and I cut the fence.
Roll stealth.
Again.
And I also need you to roll.
Sorry, what was that?
I need you to roll stealth, and then I need you to roll strength to keep hidden whilst cutting the fence open and actually being able to cut the fence open in the first place.
20 for stealth
Damn,
That's what we
nice.
like to see.
and strength. What is my... Okay, not the best. 4!
That's such a.
You manage to stay hidden, and you get through a couple of the metal links, but your hands start to ache quite a bit from the sheer amount of exertion needed to break these links open.
Oh Christ.
No, do they need backup?
Do we?
I can help.
Can I try and stealth over?
20 strength.
We can stealth over.
But I have to stealth to get
I
there.
mean, don't we all need to get over there anyway?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
That's true.
The idea is that I would get on the other side of
Yeah.
the building and distract them
Yes,
once
we
I'm
could
in.
just run through.
so I need to ask if people are sneaking over to lend a hand, who?
Yeah.
I have
Stealth.
high strength and
I have
my stealth is
Decent stealth and high
okay.
strength.
Yeah.
I can go.
Which sounds like we're all gonna go.
I can go.
Okay, this,
Okay.
this,
No, we can all go.
this seems like a simple question. Is everybody going?
Yes.
Apparently.
Does defeat the point of
I
the
don't
initial
think that's a
plan,
good
but
idea.
Well, should we just send one at a time?
Sometimes you have to
Yeah,
adapt.
that's what I was thinking.
I'll go first.
I'll go
Okay.
first.
Okay, then Dia, can you please roll me stealth?
20.
You succeed. You manage to. I'm picturing in my head Dia like gets on all fours and starts like
Yeah.
crawling over there.
Yeah. The other two thoughts I was having was one being on all fours, and like the finger, just seeing the fingers move,
Yes, yeah. I know what you're about.
and then the other one was the Exorcist crawl.
Well, you managed to successfully make it over to where Tremaine is. Are you going to attempt to cut the fence open? Or is somebody else sneaking over there before Dia gets the chance?
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna take the wire cutters and assist.
Okay. Are you gonna be trying to
Wow,
cut the fence
okay.
open together? Oh. Never mind.
oh my god.
You will also need to roll me a stealth check with disadvantage, please.
Wow.
I get to drop the cutters.
Fuck me. Really? Today?
Really?
Of all days? A natural one? Fuck me sideways and call me mummy.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Are you
god!
fucking kidding me?
Oh
Crazy.
Oh,
Something tells me you didn't succeed that stealth roll.
no!
something tells me I've actually just said fucking kill me and call me mummy. Oh.
Okay, well, this is going well.
Alright guys, I'll see you in the next life. This is great. I've had such a great time playing DI. It's such lovely.
Well, that was so I guess we fucking move up.
So,
You don't want to do that right now.
dear,
You don't.
you get a little bit enthusiastic whilst trying to cut open the chain links,
It
and
feels like I
much
didn't even manage to get there. I grabbed it out of Tremaine's hands and I just dropped it.
you did manage to cut through a few of the links. However, in your enthusiasm,
You take some of your fingers with it.
oh no! You drop it because you end up moving your hands a bit too far up and crushing a couple of your knuckles between the wire cutter handles, causing you to drop the wire cutters onto the ground with a loud clang, whilst also causing whichever cuss word of your choice to escape your character's mouth without a second thought. From both the surprise and the pain of it.
Yeah, that causes a disaster.
Have you never used wire cutters before?
Oh my god.
One of the guard closest to you is too invested in the magazine that they're reading. The other one that you can see off in the distance, however, is currently approaching your location. With firearm loaded and with the safety off.
Scatter.
Scatter.
We flee in different directions.
How far are all of us from those two at the fence?
Close enough that you can see what's going on, but far enough away that communication is somewhere between inconvenient to impossible without causing a significant amount of noise.
Hey guys, is it maybe shooting time yet?
Is there an alarm
Wait,
nearby?
1 second.
Is there an alarm nearby?
You don't see any alarms visible
No
from
bells,
the
no.
outside. No. Although you assume that is either for there is no security, or on the alternative, because there is a large amount of technology contained within this facility, that whatever alarm system they have is a lot more subtle in nature. Sorry, Dee, you were going to say something.
So I'm assuming Tremaine and I are both booking it, but whilst we
Yeah.
book it, can I grab the wire cutters off the floor and whilst we're running, throw them into a place that's a bit less inconspicuous?
Sure. I'm going to need you to make me a strength check for throwing them to see how far they go. And I need both of you to make me stealth checks with disadvantage if you are fleeing in opposite directions. I assume panicking slightly.
Yeah. So it's a 22 for that strength.
Yep, you manage to absolutely yeet those wire cutters into a bush that is around the edge of somebody's house, a decent ways away from you, meaning they are now hidden.
No.
How about them stealth checks?
Okay,
I don't
I'm just
think
gonna
I want to.
13 and then 11, so plus 5, 16 with
So
disadvantage.
16 and
That's a 14 from me.
Woo!
That's
you.
not bad with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Wow.
You are fortunate enough that by the time that the guard gets there, they don't see you. You are not detected. However, they do notice that there are several links in the fence that have been broken.
Can I shoot now, guys?
May as well.
No.
Oh, we're not there, Trey. Not
Like
anymore.
3 more seconds.
I mean, the alarm's about to be called anyway.
That is so fair.
How many people does it look like are at this facility?
From
Like,
the
how big
outside,
is
can only
the
see
facility
two.
itself? So
Yeah.
we can make an estimate of how many there are.
from the outside, you can only see 2 guardsmen right now.
Mhm.
But you do have to bear in mind that this is an incredibly high-tech facility, so what you see may not necessarily represent what is there. Because the building defenses have not been triggered, and any sort of anyone who is hidden amongst the building structure will also not be visible to you, because you have no magitech equipment that would allow you to see a great distance. You also don't have anything like binoculars or stuff along that thread. Okay, so I need to make sure that Tremaine and Dia are on the same line. For any of our remaining team that are still in the alleyway, would any of you like to make me a perception check for your surroundings?
Yes.
Yeah.
As I imagine that you are you are having some slight difficulty without killing people.
15.
Just some slight.
15.
Listen, there's a very simple solution to this.
God.
I'm stupid.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Are you kidding? It's 6. So, no
Okay.
one cares.
Chuck, what did you roll?
5.
5. Okay.
Plus 0 perception, I rolled a 5.
Oof. And I will roll, even though Damien is them. 8. Okay, yeah, no. So, Benoit, both you and Thelma succeeded the check. But as the rest of your 3 allies are looking around, trying to see something of use, and more than likely a little bit disturbed by the fact that the entire operation nearly went south in the span of under a minute. The 2 of you spot what appears to be a large gutter type thing in the ground. It's like a little ditch that leads along to something metallic and shiny. The Thelma, you realize should be an entranceway into the pipes that you've seen in the ground around the facility.
Did we think at all to actually check the perimeter for like other ways in before doing all this? Anybody?
Silence.
All right.
No, I don't think we did.
Okay. So it looks like there is just a straight pipe that leads in.
Pipe for what?
We could have taken. That leads in straight into the facility.
Right. So
And
this
we can
pipe,
go
is it just
through it.
open? Or is it like, what does it seem to be for?
Well, I don't know. We've got to go see.
Quick question to Tremaine and Dia. Are you sneaking back to the rest of the group, or are you going to attempt to cut
Yeah.
the fence open again?
I think we're going back.
Well, because
Back to
we
the
like
group.
through the fucking wire cutters, I'm gonna try and stealth to where I threw them.
I'm going
Okay.
back to the group.
I still have my tools on me, or are they back at the,
I would presume that you still have them on you.
which would almost certainly include wire cutters.
Possibly. I don't know that I haven't really settled on what's within the box yet. But you all managed to reconvene around this big open pipe that rather pathetically seems to have been black and yellow taped off from the outside. And it appears that the maintenance crew is supposed to deal with this in a couple days' time.
Well, let's use this to our advantage. We can pretend to be the maintenance crew.
Okay. Are you going to enter this pipe?
What does the pipe seem to be for?
It appears to be, this will be using your knowledge from your background, Chuck.
Mhm.
You notice that this pipe is clearly intended to lead onto the facility grounds, and must be some sort of decommissioned entranceway for the electrical staff. So basically, people
So it's
of
a
your
passage.
pay grade. Yes, people of your pay grade will basically be led into this concrete box under the facility, which you are fully aware there are many different ventilation systems installed in each of these buildings from personal experience, having had to crawl through them.
Yeah, should be perfectly safe. Should be in the operative word. Guess we go in.
In we go.
Let's go in.
Okay. So, you start to move through the pipe, and after a couple of minutes, you end up in what I can only describe as a concrete box full of different electrical panels, and there are a few decently sized vents on the ground that are all currently open from the looks of it. All the screws have been undone, and it seems like a lot of the electrical panels and wires in this room aren't connected to anything, based on the fact that none of the lights are on, and it seems like they've been deactivated.
Okay. You said 2 different vents.
A few different vents. So
Few
we'll say,
vents.
let's roll the d6. Like, fuck it, I can't be asked to brain cell. There are 3 different vents.
Do we have anything to communicate with each other? Do we have walkie-talkies and stuff?
No, not at the moment.
No.
You have a singular walkie-talkie that is to connect you back to the main base, but at the moment you do not have anything for intercommunication. So once one of you disconnects from the group, they are essentially isolated unless they have the radio on them.
And is there anything like identifying for each of the vents?
Yes, there is actually. There are symbols that have been left above these vents. One of them appears to be almost like a fan. Kind of looks like a fan blade. You assume is for airflow. One of them has a little lightning bolt symbol that you presume is for the main electric grid / panel, and the other which has almost like a computer on it that you presume is probably some sort of server room. It's not the most clear, but it gives you enough of an indication to get a generic idea of what's what.
So I guess we can all go in one, or we can split up.
Yeah, I think then if the lightning vent goes to ignore me.
I think splitting up sounds like
Thinking
a
out
good
loud.
idea.
You do
Yeah.
choose to split up.
I agree.
I will believe it.
I want to go to the fan.
Okay, so let me just give me a few seconds just to make a note. So the
I want to
fan.
go to the lightning.
So
All right, Team Fan, gather up over here.
Woo!
So Thelma. So who is going? Who is
Everyone
going
else
with
isn't a
Thelma?
loser. Come with me.
Okay.
Okay. So Benoit, if you could move your token up.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes. I'm.
This is
Not
purely.
even looking at the page.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Move
This
away,
is,
Gump.
this is purely for my brain, so you're like on 3
Yes.
separate rows.
Check.
Is anybody going into the computer room?
These are bozo move.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to pop yourself down 2 rows.
Down 2 rows.
Yeah, so you're. I'll just ping it.
Move
So you're there.
down. Move down. Don't look them in the eye.
I moved down 2 rows.
You see where I'm pinging?
Yeah.
There.
That's
I'm
up.
here until you die.
Music, please don't do this now. It's just like, hey, what if I decide to stop? Okay. So, Dia and Tremaine, which ways are you going?
So where's left?
So, at this point in time, Thelma and Benoit are going down the ventilation shaft with the fan symbol on it. Gump is going down the ventilation shaft that has the lightning symbol above it, and Chuck is going down the ventilation shaft that has the computer symbol above it.
And those are the 3 options?
Yes. Or you can
Cool.
walk back out the door you came in from. It's like,
No,
like,
probably
just
not.
leave.
I'll go with Chuck.
Okay. And Dia.
Oh yeah.
Did I end up retrieving the wire cutters?
No. I don't think you mentioned retrieving them.
I thought I
She
thought I
did.
said I was gonna
Did
go.
you? Did you? Did I just completely
Yeah.
blank?
Yeah.
Okay, I
thought I
completely
was gonna
fucking
go
blanked.
get the wire cutters from where I threw them to, because even though they're a little bit of a ways away, I don't want to exactly leave wire cutters lying around.
Yes, I will. I will assume that you have grabbed them. Then I will. That's purely my bad. I did not. I
This is
completely
all
missed that.
I guess I shall go with Gump then towards the light. It was lightning, yeah. Lightning.
Yeah.
Before we found it. Yeah. No, I do not want to see the source code. No.
Would any of the groups like to have Damien with them, or shall I have Damien stay in this room as your sort of communications person?
Communication person. Can we communicate?
That
Oh,
sounds
no.
like a good and simple idea.
Yeah.
What ways do we have to communicate with them? Besides shouting down the vents.
That's a good question.
They'll be the one basically keeping tabs on main base, and you may find ways of communicating with them.
Okay.
That's probably a good
I
idea.
can't be too explicit because it could potentially spoil some stuff that you could find.
We're right back.
Okay. So, the teams have been set. Let's roll the d6 of who I'm going to focus on first.
Please no.
And that is going to be Thelma and Benoit.
Like, fuck.
Woohoo.
Woo!
Okay, so the two of you proceed to open the vent, heading towards what you presume is the main cooling room, and leave the rest of your team to figure out what they're doing. Can you both
Excellent.
roll me stealth checks?
Yes. 19.
8,
That's a nat one, isn't it?
maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Rip.
along your way, Thelma, you are the one leading. You find that one of the air vents down into a room is a bit looser than you would have expected. The panel breaks away underneath your hand, and you fall out of the vent into a room that is currently unlit. Fortunately enough, there does not appear to be anybody in this room, but you are not capable of re-entering the vent, as there is quite a significant drop. You have also suffered 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the impact of the fall.
What's happening?
Can I Choco Feather?
As
a reaction to the
yes.
fall?
Yes, you may, so you don't suffer any damage from falling.
Oh, thank God.
Make sure that you've marked down that you spent some of your MP.
Yep.
You fall out of the vent.
Yes.
Dumbass.
Yes.
Today's session is cursed. I think that's either the third or fourth nat one.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just turn back up and shout up to Benoit. I'm alright. You keep going.
Oh my goodness. I did
Benoit,
not bring the med supplies.
are
Yeah.
you continuing through the ventilation, or are you dropping down with Thelma?
I think it's probably best I drop down with Thelma.
Okay.
Just to not leave him. To not separate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I will drop down a little bit more elegantly.
If you're attempting to try and land without taking damage, I will need you to make me either acrobatics or athletics check.
Right, let's attempt to be... can I do an athletics check?
Yep. Oh, I love the fact-
16.
16. You managed to relatively successfully land.
Yay!
You look a little bit stupid upon landing, but
Oh.
that's because the room is almost pitch black.
Negative aura points.
So, will the two of you like to make me investigation checks with disadvantage to try and find a light switch or a source of light? Since you are
Yep.
currently in a dark room.
Oh no! Oh no, I'm so sorry. Guys, it's a nat 1.
Oh my god.
I got a 9.
You find a switch. It's
I
not
don't
a
even
switch. It's the
I,
alarm.
I don't even get a bonus to investigation. That's it, it's just a nat 1.
Me neither.
Oh no, okay, so you...
This is great. This session's great.
So-
It's going
What
so
is going
well.
on?
Neither of you find a light switch
Okay,
or
right, we have to
anything
speak
useful to project a light source. And during this, Benoit, you end up... Let's roll the D100.
Holy
See how-
Christ.
Oh
If only
boy.
I still had that phone on me.
Don't say, oh boy! He's laughing!
Be afraid.
Good.
I am!
Benoit, you manage to find something square in shape
Oh Christ.
Right.
that feels as like almost like a hard case on the outside of this thing. and it has a very smooth middle to it.
Oh no.
Right.
And you can feel that on the smoothish surface towards the middle of it, there's almost like a slight bit of give.
Yes.
But that's about as fortunate as you get with finding it.
Oh,
Anything.
right. Should I just put it in my pocket? I mean, what?
But it's attached to the wall.
Oh. I will tell Thelma about this. I'll make it seem very excited that I found something very cool.
Okay, so whilst you two are currently stuck in this this pitch black room, we switch over to the next pairing of Dia and Gump.
Fuck!
Well, you can't do any worse.
Don't say that! Why'd you say that?
You're still inviting bad things to happen.
Because it's funny.
They can be funny.
Okay, so the two of you are going into the vent with the lightning symbol.
Yeah.
And as you are... so you start making your way. Can both of you please make me...
Yeah. Okay, this is not a fucking one.
What's my thing? Stealth, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pray for no more nat ones in the next 6 minutes.
Woo!
Quiet. Do not speak of the next one.
So the two of you manage to be relatively quiet as you slink through the ventilation system. And after a few minutes, you find yourself in a room full of large circuit boards that are attached to the walls, with a whole bunch of different like words and labels and stuff attached to different plugs, different wires, different sockets. None of the wires are properly organized, and the floor is an absolute mess. But you do find there is a small amount of walking space if you're careful not to tread on any of the cables.
Oh my god.
What are you doing in here?
Good question.
I'm not gonna lie. I've forgotten everything you've just said.
Yeah.
Essentially, you've dropped into a room full of circuit boards, wires, and a whole bunch of different electrical stuff. The place is a hot mess and is not very tidy. But you are essentially in an electrical mains room. For lack of a
Okay. So there's no like data servers or anything.
No. A lot of this does seem to be all the hard wiring and electrical components for various different systems that all have varying labels attached to them.
I'm gonna guess if we start pulling out stuff, they'll probably come running.
Would either of you like to make me a perception check?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do not fail. Do not fail. Do not fail. What was my perception again? I think I was 0.
I've got a 16 on the perception.
Okay. 5.
Okay. So, one of you has succeeded the check for one thing, and the other has succeeded the check for the other thing. Sweet. So as you are investigating
There are
around,
2 things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dia, you managed to find a large circuit board panel on the wall that is labeled Turret Mark IV.
Great.
That you notice is currently in operation, but is not currently active. Meanwhile, Gump, you locate both the almost like trapdoor panel to lift to get out of this room, and what appears to be a small CCTV system, or what is essentially Magitech's equivalent of that. On which you notice one of the screens is currently not turned on, but you might be able to reactivate it if you can find which cable has been knocked loose.
Oh my god.
Hey then. I will walk up to that monitoring desk and see if I can figure anything out.
Okay, can you roll me an intelligence check?
Oh no. Now I'm being stupid. There we go. Oh. -1. 6.
Okay, so you manage to figure out roughly what's going on with this. It's not the clearest, but you notice that you can see a bunch of the ventilation systems and where they lead. And it appears that some of these vents have the markings. You notice some of the markings that you saw from the what I'm going to refer to as the concrete box that you came from, and you notice that there appears to be a new hub, what I'm going to refer to as hub box, to access different areas, including some of the more highly locked down areas, including some of the special secret developmental tech. That was a sentence I struggled to say. So you've got a vague idea of the layout of the facility, but you wouldn't be able to recollect it at the moment.
Okay. Then I'm gonna turn to Dia and say, Hammer, have you noticed anything of use?
Well, this thing right here operates the turret's Mark IV. I'm thinking maybe we can get it to turn on the guards. That would be a big distraction.
Okay.
It'll definitely have them panicking. Although, I do hope there's no civvies around. Probably not, right? Where even are these turrets? Oh, fuck.
Can you make sense of any of it? I'm kind of stupid.
So am I, but there's no point in not trying. Maybe if we work together, we can use our singular brain cells.
Cool. I think then me and you just.
We are going to try. We are going to try and turn this turret against the guards. We're going to do our best.
So, you can either both roll, or one of you can roll with advantage.
What is it that we're rolling?
It would be... let's have a look. Because I had a brain cell idea, and then it kind of left my body. So that would be either disable device, if you wish to turn it off, if you want to try and rework it to fire at the guards that are stationed here, then it will be... Let's have a look. Where is it? It would be investigation. Because you have to figure out the cables as you went.
Investigation.
I've been
have
challenged by
one-
guards.
I have 1 in investigation.
Oh, you have 1? I have -1.
Okay. How do you feel about me doing the rolls then?
I'll give you advantage. You don't want to know what I'll roll. I can jokingly do a roll, and if it's a natural 1, we'll pretend it never happened. Because it's a joke. I'm telling you this now, this roll is a joke. This is a joke roll, I'm not actually rolling. Oh god, don't. Right, so, hot ice. Roll that with advantage.
Okay, 16.
Okay, right. That's really funny. So,
Say that!
the percentile dice have been merciful to you. If
Merciful.
If there is a deity that is looking down upon you right now, by God, are they having a laugh at your expense and letting you get through? As you manage to rewire this panel, you hear a quiet whirring noise as the turret starts to turn on, and you can see the loading bar. There's almost like a loading bar on the interface that is slowly starting to boot.
Holy fuck. Oh my... We did it.
However,
No way.
you take a look at there is a secondary screen that is attached to the side of this interface, and you realize that the way you have programmed this, it will not discriminate between civvies, people that work here, and people that should not be here.
Right. So
Where's the
technically,
shoe, buddy?
if alright, if we break this, will it just look like it malfunctioned and just started attacking indiscriminately?
I think maybe you're onto something.
Can we break it without shutting it down to make it look like it malfunctioned?
Do so, you would need a lot more than just blunt force. You would probably need to either utilize some of your magic to do so, or both of you
What
would have
about-
to roll incredibly high on a melee damage roll to destroy this without necessarily disabling it.
What about the wire cutters? Can they assist?
You could certainly try using those. I won't stop you, but this is your decision to make between the two of you as to which method you feel is the most appropriate.
If we use magic, will they be able to detect that magic has been used to damage? Is this
I can't answer that question.
right? Fuck. Yeah, that's right.
Regardless, I don't think I have anything that would even be useful for making it look like a malfunction anyway.
I mean, I've got light magic, so it's not as if it's gonna leave like dirt or something around that would.
Yeah,
So if I were to use light, 1, 2, or 3, that might work.
that might be an idea then.
Right.
And Gump would definitely be cool with that. Gump isn't smart.
Don't worry, not Gulp. Panicking.
Right, can I use Light 3 to try and make this look like it malfunctioned?
Please do a roll to hit for me to see if you manage to actually hit the thing.
Hey,
Because even if you do
Okay.
this point blank, there's no guarantee that this will connect as expected.
right, roll to hit. Right, hit bonus is +7. Please, for the love of Christ. Okay, that's a 14.
Your spell does in fact connect with the circuit board and interface. Please roll damage.
Right. 5d6 plus 2. 19.
Okay. You watch as the circuit board that the cables and wires are connected to essentially dents inward quite heavily.
Fuck.
And you realize that there is no possible way for you to now remove any of the cables or wires.
Right.
It does not look like an accident, though.
But. Wait,
At
what?
least not within a realistic capacity. So,
Fuck. I
somewhat...
should use a lower level switch, shouldn't I?
You do notice that one of the wires/pipes is leaking what appears to be a icy liquid coolant onto the floor.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Meaning that whatever is keeping this thing from overheating is now no longer present. Anyway, swapping from
Okay.
oh wait, no, go for it, Gump. Go for it.
Gump is gonna turn to the and say, "Let's get the fuck out of here."
Okay.
We're gonna be in so much trouble!
So whilst Dia and Gump start booking it back through the vent,
My
Chuck
brow is
and
very furrowed right now.
Chuck and Tremaine, completely unaware of what is happening on either end, you have gone through the vent that had the computer symbol above it.
Yeah.
Can both of you roll stealth checks, please?
Yeah.
I sure hope so. Roll 1d20
22.
plus 5.
22 and
20, natural 20 for a 25.
We're already doing better than everybody else.
Whee!
so you manage to get through this ventilation system without making a sound. And you drop down into what appears to be a large server room.
Huh?
Filled with different computers and interfaces and storage devices galore. It seems like the entire facility's systems all operate from here. The electrical components and the things that are powering these systems don't appear to be in this space, but you just assume they're connected at a different point.
Okay. Can we
There's no
identify what any of
interfaces
these
or
servers
anything.
do?
Perception. Sorry, what were you saying, Shireen?
And there's no interfaces or anything, nothing.
There are interfaces. There are not any actual wires or circuits that you can interact with here. It's all like big screens and stuff.
Oh, okay.
11.
It's all interfaces. Okay. never mind.
Pretty much. This is like where all of the data and stuff is handled alongside all the storage things. You said 11 for your perception roll. Okay, so you take a look
I can
around.
also make a roll.
Yeah, go for it. So you take a look.
I want to make an investigation check
Yeah.
instead. Just
Go for it.
because I'm better at those.
Fair enough.
Investigation.
What are you investigating for? if you don't mind me asking?
I'm investigating for anything related to the Magicite, the
A map of the facility.
maps, alarms, shit like that.
Yes. So,
13.
okay, so between the two of you, you find a bunch of different terminals that you can interact with, and you find that one of these terminals has a leftover, like, what I can describe as a sort of USB/hard drive thing plugged into it that has information about the maps, where, like, what's contained within different storage rooms, the current status of the Magicite held within this building, and any active alarms or like active/inactive alarms or security measures that are within the building.
Hey, Star, I think we're in the jackpot.
Yeah, it seems like it. So do we know where the Magicite is?
Yes, you could quite easily from here, if you can find a way to get out of the server room stealthily, you could probably go from where you are currently to the room containing the Magicite and any experimental weaponry or equipment that is kept within this facility.
Cool.
Does it also show guard postings?
No,
No.
it does not. At least not at this
Can I-
terminal.
Are any of the countermeasures active?
Yes.
It said that information is available.
Yes. There are currently 2 countermeasures in place.
What are they?
One of them is the external electric fence that appears to be back online after a brief power failure
There's an electric fence.
that lasted for about an hour and 45 minutes. That you notice seems to have come back on about 15 minutes or so after you entered the building/premises, based on when you left, how long you estimate it took you to get here, and what the time on the terminal is. The other is the turret Mark IV that appears to be currently active online and awaiting whatever sort of... What's the word I'm looking for here? It is currently awaiting targets to fire at, as it has been set into attack/invasion status, in that it will kill anything and everything on sight.
Is there any way to disable it?
No.
No.
Upon looking at the information for this, you notice that
Is this where its targeting information is being fed from?
No.
No.
All things are based around this turret, as of this point in time, are currently based within the circuit room, and it is expected to have all of the information and interactable adjustments moved here in the next month,
Oh.
as it is a new turret that has been put in place.
Chuck looks at Tremaine. Oh my god. What have they done? All the bloody turrets are online.
It is only one turret currently.
Just one?
Unfortunately, that turret, from the placement you have a look on, I'm presuming you're going to look at where it is on the map.
Yes.
I should probably ask that before I start spilling details. This turret is currently suspended above one of the largest rooms in this facility, where all members of staff will have to enter and exit through to leave the building.
Oh my god.
Basically, the front lobby is now a death zone.
Has it activated at all yet?
Oh, I laughed a bit too hard now, I'm coughing.
Do we have time to get there and somehow shut this thing down before it starts indiscriminately killing civilians? Is there civilians posted here? Is there actually anyone still working? Or is it just guards?
You would not have access to that information from this terminal,
Right.
and it does not make it clear what terminal that is accessible from.
Are there any security cameras accessible from here? Or that would be in the other room as well? And also, Jermaine wants to say something and I butted in, so what was your thing?
Were you going to say something, Tremaine? Sorry.
Nope.
Okay. Right, so we
I
have
probably just it's probably just noise from my chair.
That's fair enough.
But-
Surprised mine doesn't pick up.
So we have the map. Do we need to keep a physical copy of this to remember it, or
You notice that
history checks, I guess?
the hard drive thing that is currently wedged into this machine, you could probably remove that and attach it to some piece of technology
Do we have
within
like
this room.
PDAs?
You could probably find one in here. You do notice there are a few storage lockers.
Yeah. Okay. Have a look, see if I can find a PDA.
Yeah, okay, roll an investigation check for me.
That's a good roll. That's 18.
18. You managed to find a... It's almost like what I'm going to say is like the size of like an Amazon Kindle tablet with an empty slot in the back of it that seems like it will be compatible with the hard drive currently in the terminal that I'm presuming you've left Tremaine to handle downloading the data from.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
reckon...
Is that something you can handle?
Yeah.
Leave the brains to do the brainy thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that will be a very ironic statement in about 20 minutes.
When our brains are splattered all over the wall.
But you managed to find something that can basically bring up any imagery or information that you have downloaded into this hard drive.
Okay. Is there any other information about any other facilities or anything here that we could
It does not
map and
appear.
grab?
It does not appear that you can access any information about external facilities from this terminal.
Okay. I think we've got everything we can get from here. So we know where the turret's placed, we know where the thing is. Doors, are there any big like, security doors? Something like that. We know that there's turrets and electric fence. But what about the room with the magic tech in it itself?
The room with the Magitech in it, you should have, from having the data directly from the terminal, you have the ability to access this using one of the passcodes that has been downloaded.
Excellent. Yeah, then that should be everything. Alright, I guess let's get going. We've got magic tech to steal.
Are you going back through the vent system, or are you going to try and find a exit to the server room directly?
Well,
I
what's
think
in the
we should
map?
probably
Does
go
the vent
back
system go into that room?
Sorry, go ahead, Romy.
I think we should probably go back and tell our communications person that we found where the match site is.
Good shout. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay. So, the two of you make your way back through the ventilation system and return back to the concrete box. The concrete box.
Oh no.
Dia and Gump. Can you both roll me a stealth check real quick? Just to see if you are quiet on the way back.
Let me.
Because I imagine that you are getting out of there sharpish.
Yes.
A 19 from me.
A 19 and a 6.
Yeah.
You managed to crawl through. Gump, you're a little bit louder, but I imagine in this scenario it's because you are between Dia, who's crawling in front of you, and potentially about to catch on fire circuit room behind you that you don't know what the hell's going to happen in there. but there's a feeling of almost deep-seated anxiety slowly bubbling within you that keeps distracting you from being quiet. But you manage to get back to the concrete box around the same time as the computer vent team.
So, how'd it go?
We fucked up.
Yeah, we know.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
It's
Sorry.
not that obvious. It's fine.
it's really bad. We
We might need to try and find some way to evacuate civilians so they don't all get shot.
Well, the room might be on fire.
It's what?
Wait, what?
So,
So there's no way to turn this thing off.
No.
Besides destroying it at its source.
I mean, I kind of try. I kind of.
Oh my god.
It's
Listen, we
very,
only messed up a little.
a lot.
A lot.
A lot of a little.
A lot of.
No, just a lot.
Between
If
you,
that room controls all the electronics in orbit,
Yes.
it's on fire. Would that not trigger a power cut?
and
That's
almost
That's
on
true.
cue, the little light bulb that's keeping the concrete box that you are currently sitting in, the light goes out after a little doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay, maybe it is on fire.
Well, at least that means the turret's off.
You also know,
We're
take
lit.
a moment after this light bulb turns off and leaves you all in relative darkness. You've got the light
Maybe there's not
from the
a-
pipe flowing in, and a couple of emergency red power lights come on. You notice that you are down a couple of crew members that are still not back from their route.
Oh fuck! What about why Thelma?
Speaking of, we
Codenames,
got back
codenames.
to these two.
Fuck, sorry.
Thelma and Benoit, after an extended period trying to fumble around in an attempt to find a light switch, suddenly the room is light with red light.
Oh!
And you come to
What did we
realize
do?
that you are in a high security storage room. As you can now see the security door that is between you and whatever is outside. You can hear a quiet whirring noise that seems to be from outside and up, you assume. But in here, you do notice that there is a relatively significant amount of tech that could be useful if you chose to take it with you. There's an open container filled with random bullshit, but you do notice that amongst that is a unopened box of communication radios.
Oh, that's useful.
I'd say we've done a good thing here.
Let's maybe grab all this good tech.
Yeah.
Since we've fallen down here, might as well make the most of it.
So you take a look through and manage to find three functioning radios.
Excellent.
Who will be carrying those?
I'll carry them.
Okay. I will stick them in the thing. Okay. They have been added to your equipment page. You take a few moments to just bask in the small victory that you achieve when you are both jump scared by the rather heavy sounding security door sliding upwards with a loud ka-chunk sound at the end as it locks in place.
Uh-oh.
It seems you're able to leave,
Great.
but you're not quite sure what's caused these emergency lights to come on, and the whirring sound is getting progressively louder.
We best keep moving.
Yeah, you know what? I used that salt yesterday, and our luck has turned around completely.
Right, but we're gonna move
Okay.
through.
As you step out, you find yourself in a corridor that leads to a large, open, almost dome-like space with many other open doors. It appears that the security guards and other individuals are kind of running around the place, so you are able to blend in
Excellent.
with the rest of the crowd, much to your good fortune. And you can see an overhead sign that appears to be directing towards maintenance, towards the development ward, and towards the what's the word? I've already forgotten the fucking word I was about to use. Damn it! What
Science?
appears to be the nanoscience. Specifically referred to as the isolation ward. But it mentions needing high clearance to get through.
Right.
I like the sounds of that.
I think I still have. I have the tier 5 security clearance card.
You do.
So.
You do. Shit, yeah, you do it. I almost forgot about that.
Haha, I didn't.
And
So,
I think they nearly got left behind.
Oh my god.
I think they might have been handed over or left at the... No, they were going to be handed over and they got
I
left
think
in the room.
I nearly stole them.
Yeah.
So I don't have them.
No, you have them. You have them. I'm just recollecting the fact these were nearly given over and left behind, like last session, I think.
Oh Jesus.
So,
No, I think
good
you're right.
fortune.
Thank God. But we're here for Magicite, so I think
Yeah.
that's probably a good idea. Isolation zone.
So you start heading off to the isolation ward, and you're... the alternative team, aka the people in the box, would you be attempting to try and test the communications lines?
What do you mean by that?
Would you be attempting to check on any radio signatures that aren't the default for main base?
Yeah.
Okay. So So, Thelma and Benoit, as you are making your way towards the isolation ward, you pick up on some radio static. And the first thing you hear through is one of your team members quietly cussing under their breath.
Oh. Can I pass one of the radios to Thelma?
Yeah, okay. Let me just remove one from
So you can talk to the gang.
Hey guys.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, stuff's going pretty well over here. We're just about to head over into the isolation ward.
Okay.
Have you guys noticed it getting warm?
Yeah, it's kind of warm. I don't know. We were locked in a room for a bit, so it could have just been that room got a little warm.
Well,
A little someone set fire to the circuit room, so...
But
we do know exactly where Magitech is, and
Mhm.
since the power's out, all the doors should already open. So
That's
we
true.
probably could
Everybody,
smash and grab this
everybody's distracted as well.
shit. Run in, grab it.
We're out here on the floor. Do you know where it is? We're
Uh,
by the isolation room.
Chuck will share the information
So,
on the map.
you
So
take
where
a
it
look
is.
at the map and come to realize that one of the sections of the isolation ward is where the Magitech is being held. The isolation ward itself being where a lot of the more questionable technology is being developed, including what appears to be referenced to as a bioweapon of a non-disclosed nature.
That doesn't sound good.
We go towards the isolation ward.
Yes.
I ask the rest of the team, are you going to be trying to get towards where they are?
Yes.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
We'll just
We
stop
don't
going.
want him to
Yep.
stay here.
I promise not to
sounds
touch
good.
anything else.
Let's maybe not go to the second room again.
Okay.
Chuck looks to the side, see the fire slowly coming through the vent. Yeah, I think that might be.
I might want to be careful.
I can be
with any
smart
of the
sometimes.
jumps.
Okay. So you start making your way through. And eventually, you find yourselves regrouped in one of the offices near the isolation ward. Just pop you back together.
Whee.
Once you have all regrouped, you are aware that there is a... words, please. I've forgotten my sentence. Shit.
It's alright.
Yes. You find that a lot of the security doors are open, which is slightly concerning. And you can hear what appears to be a alarm bell ringing. Primarily from within.
So is it just the lights that are just the emergency lights that are functional? Because they'd be on a backup generator.
Yes. The emergency lights appear to be the only thing that are currently functioning.
Okay.
But you are able to advance inwards.
Let's go.
Yep.
Okay. Are you walking normally or are you stealthing?
I think
Got
people are distracted enough at the moment. We
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
want
we're
to
just
spend too
gonna
much
go.
time here.
Stealthing may
Maybe
actually draw more attention to us.
Okay.
Is-
Okay, sure. We'll just go. We'll just go.
Okay, so you start making your way through the ward, not necessarily hiding from view, but trying to be as quick as possible, given the slightly awkward situation that's currently going on. And after a small period of time, you find yourselves outside of a couple of the isolation ward's primary rooms, contained within one, it mentions... Well, actually, look at the specifics of it. It mentions a few pieces of magicite that have been housed within. That also seems to contain one of the developmental pieces of weaponry within the same area. What are you doing?
That sound really weird. It's mostly electrical based, but check for traps.
Okay. So, roll me
I'm
a
good at
investigation.
investigation checks.
Yeah, both going to roll me investigation.
I got 14.
Roll 1d20 plus 7. 25.
We don't know whether those lights are the only things on the backup generator.
What do I investigate with 25?
Damn, 25 and sorry, what was
14.
14? Okay, so with the 14, you manage to find out a little bit more about the rooms that you're trying to locate. Within this zone is where that you're in the correct location basically, but you can't find the specific thing that you're looking for. Meanwhile, Tremaine,
Yeah.
you have not only succeeded, but you've also succeeded with a high enough roll to get the secondary bonus as well. So well done for that. Contained within this area is a small handful of different magicite that have been being tested upon for what appear to be different restorative capabilities. A type of laser sniper rifle that has been in development, but is not fully
Sick.
completed. And what is referred to as a bioweapon that is appears to be created from a creature external to the island, meaning this is something that has been brought in from off island and is currently being experimented upon.
What is it? What does it look like?
It does not appear to list what the thing is.
Okay.
It mentions that its experimental name and number, or I guess its identifier, if you will, but the rest of it seems to be pretty much non-existent. So it's, hey, the thing is in here, but we're not going to tell you what it is because you should know, which seems to check out from the fact you're in a high clearance zone.
Okay.
Guess we notify the rest of the team where the magicite's being held.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the two of you notify that behind this big fun-looking door is where your objective is.
Behind the door.
Yes.
So it's not an electrical door.
It is not. In terms of it being... Yeah, it's not an electrical door, but you do notice a rather large crank. Attached to what appears to be
Let's
a rather
start
heavy...
cranking it.
Okay. There is enough... There is enough room for two people to grab the crank at once, since it's on a wheel. Yeah, I'm not making this any
I
better.
was born for this.
So,
Without
who-
that any hesitation.
Oh god.
Two
Okay.
lads start cranking it.
So the two lads start cranking it. Can you please roll
Who
me?
is cranking?
You and Gump.
Pumping it.
Yeah, I don't have the strength for cranking it, so.
Oh, so,
I've been there.
23.
17.
Okay, so between the two of you, you get to cranking. I hate
Yeah.
that sentence that just came out of my mouth.
That's so good. No, that's good.
You crank it so well.
Thank you.
Chuck stares into Gump's eyes as he cranks it.
This is not gonna get
We need
any
to
better.
stop. We need to stop. Somehow. Too much cranking it is bad for you.
True, it is.
We're gonna get out of this.
For real. Oh no. It's just
You
a
crank it too hard that I handle shake.
The central cranking.
Okay. Moving on. we have peaked with humor on this one. Okay,
We've
so
got.
you managed to open the door fully.
That's great. Fantastic.
And you are now able to enter the holding zone.
Check for traps.
Yes, what was your investigation roll for that? Sorry.
That was the 14.
That was the 14. I'm a
For
fucking
traps.
Yes, because you were both looking at different things. Ignore me. So, you don't find anything active. You do find where there's supposed to be like a couple of EMP pulses, some shots, some like shock stuff. Nothing that would be too fun to deal with whilst active, but because the power is off, it's not currently active because the main generator is offline.
Okay.
So,
So, walk forward and grab his Magitech, Magicite. So, I remember.
okay, so you enter the room. And
And the ceiling begins to slowly descend.
no, you
Lights up
open.
on the walls.
So you go in, and there appears to be a few pieces of magicite suspended in what appears to be these almost like metal tanks. I can describe them as like big, fat-looking things. I'm really not doing this any justice, but you will have to just bear with me because I am stupid. Teehee.
Right.
Truly. I find the thing I had to open a few.
How big is the Magicite? Is it like huge?
It's quite significant in size, but you're aware that it will reduce down once it is removed from its housing, similar to the magicite you currently carry on you.
We crank and then it reduces in size.
The joke is past. Come.
So, what are you doing in here?
Grabbing it.
Okay,
Yoink.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make a random placeholder map that we can use, because... Okay. Okay, so... You have acquired... Look, make sure I've got this correct. You've found Magicite for Carbuncle. Oh god, I've lost it. For Carbuncle, Good King Mogglemog, the 12th, and Kieran.
Hero.
Original Bart will be the 17th, and Dave.
So I will make a note of that just so you won't be able to currently utilize these Magicite as they appear to still be in stasis. But you have the feeling that these will be quite useful to you on your ventures.
Okay.
It does seem like there is an additional Magicite within this zone. However, it is being held behind a rather sizable looking door. That once again appears to be crackable. I hate that word.
Let's fucking go, baby!
Crack that door.
Get your hands ready because it's cranking time.
My adrenaline's still going from the last crank, so I'm ready for this.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, usually I have trouble cranking back to back.
It's fine, it's been a few minutes.
I got an 11.
An 11, and
Maybe it's just a straight strength check, right? Or athletics?
yeah, it's a straight strength check.
Okay, that's worse. That's 9.
Between the two of you, you manage to start getting this door open.
That was a tricky crank, that
However, it feels as though something is a little bit off here. Because this door looks heavier set than the other one.
You need help.
Can I increase the leverage? If I've
You
got my
can-
tools, I should be able to have a wrench that I can clamp onto the crank.
You may, if you want to.
Would that give me advantage?
Just both Chuck and Gump. Can you both roll me a D100?
What?
He's saying scary words.
That is the scariest of the scary words.
89.
That's 30?
Okay, so Chuck, you failed. Gump, you have succeeded. You get the feeling that this door should remain closed,
Uh-oh.
but you can't. Like your intuition is telling you there is something wrong with this door. There is something bad with this door. And you are essentially at the point where whatever is going on with this door, opening it any further will allow whatever is wrong with this to occur.
Investigation.
Gump is going to look Chuck in the eyes and say, "We need to stop now. Something is wrong."
Alright, I guess.
And then
I mean, you made it weird, so...
and
Then yeah, I guess Chuck will release.
to the door.
I'm so glad that we are live. Chuck will release. Well, the only words that came out of your mouth. Okay, so Gump, are you investigating the door?
Door.
Okay. Please roll investigation with advantage.
Okay. Let me remind myself of things. Yes. +1. Okay, that's great. 9.
You notice that there are large teeth marks in this door. As though something has previously kind of tilted its head around and bitten on the door itself from the inside. Based on the placement of the markings. There is enough space. This door has been opened far enough that you could probably get one of you to squeeze through. but you can't really see inside of them, aside from the singular piece of magicite that is glowing rather dully.
Can we hear anything coming from the room?
You can roll me a hearing-based perception check. Maybe you're welcome to roll this, by the way.
Please do.
Okay. That sounds ominous. I'll do it then.
My perception is 0. That's great.
Mine's also
Oh, 20. That's nice.
13.
9.
Oh,
Gump, you got this.
Got
Out
that
here,
20.
We got a 20. Yeah.
Okay, so as everybody is taking a moment to listen to this door, Gump, you hear this low, bassy rumbling noise that is quiet, but it's quiet enough that nobody else seems to have picked up on this, but your rather attuned ear, you're like really focused in, and you hear this low rumbling noise.
Well, what is it?
What are you doing?
Backing away slowly and asking everyone else to do the same.
I will do that then. Back away slowly.
Okay.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
I am fully on board with going through that door.
I heavily suggest not doing that. Because I don't know what's through that. But I think it's gonna rip you to shreds.
What? What did you hear?
I don't know. But it was like a low, deep growl, from what I could tell. And those bite marks don't give me any more confidence.
How big are the bite marks?
Let me...
We might be able to get an idea of what's behind there based on the size of its teeth.
Yeah, Gump would not be able to recognize.
It's about the size... You'd say each, like, tooth mark is somewhere between the size of a banana to the size of a ruler.
Those are very weird measurements.
They're very specific measurements.
Those are big teeth.
No, bananas have, like, they vary in size.
Like, we'll say the average sized banana. This is so you have something in your mind to
How big
place.
do you think an average sized banana is?
It's not about how
Don't
big
make
they
me go
are, it's about how you use them.
But the biggest marks are about the full length of a ruler. The smaller ones are, like, the smallest ones there are, like, medium to small sized bananas. So, relatively big.
You know of a creature that has that size of teeth.
Because I don't want to give specific measurements, because I might step on a very specific topic that I know one or two people are very well affiliated with. I can't be more specific than that until either the door is fully opened or post-session. AKA after you cannot return here.
Kind of want to open the door.
I am very, very willing to take a look at what's in there. Team?
Gump will be, like, rarely against that.
I am curious. However, if something comes out and tears you apart, I will run away.
That's fine with me. I'd do the same.
I'm also curious.
And I'll be standing all the way back.
All right,
All
Thelma's
the way.
going in.
I agree with Tremaine. I'm going to be standing back with Tremaine.
Thelma's
Okay,
going in.
so you are squeezing.
Guards will stand by the door at the ready to try and help if they can.
Okay, so Thelma, can you please roll me a dex check as you
Oh, Christ.
squeeze yourself through the gap to get through into this relatively dark room that is only lit by a single piece of magicite that is glowing.
Just like regular decks.
Just straight up dex.
Okay. 21.
You manage to slip through the gap with ease. Having to adjust yourself a little bit to get through, but that's partly because you're trying to make sure you don't drop anything that is attached to you as you go through. It is very dark in here, but you can see the singular piece of magicite and what appears to be a small blinking light that is. Hold on, I've got to get my. I had the color in front of me, but I've now lost it. That is greenish in color. So it's a green blinking light.
Can I investigate and see if there's anything I can make out within the dark?
Sure, roll investigation. Actually, no, it'd be perception because you're looking, right? Rather than touching.
Yes.
Yeah, so it'd be perception.
6.
Aside from the singular piece of magicite towards the back of the room, and the singular green light that is blinking, you can't really make out much else as your eyes have not adjusted yet.
Okay. How easy would it be to grab the magicite?
Pretty easy. The floor underneath you feels pretty flat.
Okay.
It does make an occasional metal clinking sound, but that you assume that's from where your boot is hitting the metal panels underneath your feet, and it's like just doing what stereotypical metal flooring does, which is clink in my brain.
I'm going to do what Thelma does best, and I'm going to be stupid. I would like to cast haste on myself,
Yep.
and then I am just going to book it to grab the magicite.
Okay. Make sure that you have removed your MP points from your token.
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah. So you're moving towards it, grabbing it, and leaving.
Yes.
Okay, so, using your movement, you go towards the magicite. You grab it. You've successfully acquired it. Let me just mark down what one it is.
It's all going well so far.
Feels too easy.
This pause is giving me concern.
You start heading back towards the door,
That's a good thing.
and the blinking green light keeps catching your attention.
It's a god, isn't it?
I'm at the fucking ready with a mobile.
I feel like I have a vibe of what this could be.
Would you like to investigate the green blinking light?
I would obviously like to investigate the green blinking light. 12.
12. You find that the green... I can't word. The green blinking light appears to blink a little slower as you approach it.
Oh my god, you're not heading towards the door.
Not so much approaching it as, like, walking up to it directly, but, like, I'm imagining you're stopping in place for a moment and kind of, like, moving around that position you're standing at to get a better view of what you're looking at.
Okay, I thought you were having
And
a
it's
full
closed.
butterfly moment.
No, Because that would mean that I'm purposefully moving Thelma towards the light. So from your position near the door, as you stop and look at this green blinking light, it appears to slow the rate at which it's blinking.
Okay. I feel like at this point,
Yeah, I would
the
also have
stupidity
some-
has worked so far.
Before that,
Is my haste still in effect?
How long does it last for? It lasts for
3 rounds, 1 round per level.
One
So I
round per
assume
level.
3.
Yes. Wait, have I not put your? Oh shit! I have not put caster level on. I've done a fucky whoops. Okay, then I need to fix that later. It's fine. Yeah, so it'll last for 3 rounds, which would be
Standing by the
18
door.
seconds. So I would say you have maybe another 6 seconds of haste being active.
Okay. I would like to shoot at the light.
Oh my god!
Are you
Before
fucking
this,
serious?
can Gump, who's by the door,
Roll
waiting
to hit.
Oh my god!
No.
Let me see. 7.
Oh my god!
I do not hit. In fact, I get a natural 1.
We could just grab the magic
Shout
stuff
at Thelma to get out of there.
So, oh god, she has made some interesting decisions. So, Thelma, you fire the gun. You are fortunate enough that it does not clog the barrel or get stuck. But you fire and you make yourself jump with the muzzle flash of the gun itself. The bullet completely misses the thing you're firing at. Bounces off.
Oh, wait.
Yep. Go
I
ahead.
just thought, with haste...
Mm-hmm. And that one is still an at one though.
Uh,
Oh, you wait. What are you?
no, never mind. I remember it saying something about my rolls to hit, but it's just a +1. So
Yeah. So it bounces off the metallic surface and disappears into the corner, where the momentum of the bullet itself, after ricocheting, just kind of falls off. And you are met with the rather terrifying roaring sound of whatever the thing you just tried to shoot at is.
Oh my god.
As you hear this
Hey.
loud, heavy thudding sound, as though something that I can only describe as gargantuan in size has started moving and getting up from where it is. You notice the green blinking light is now moving upwards. And there are in fact 2 of them
Thelma,
looking
get back
directly
now.
at you.
I, at this point, turn, heel, and bucket.
Make a dex check as you get to that door, because you've got to squeeze back through.
Okay. 21.
You manage to get back through even in your panic as you hear this almighty thudding sound. As you see a pair of massive teeth snap at you from where you were in the gap. As this massive snout is sniffing the air and trying to force its way between the metallic doors.
Gump will shout at Chunk, saying, "Let's get this door closed."
Agreed.
So you're both moving towards the door
Oh my god.
to close it.
Thelma, I think I hate you.
I agree.
I got the
Can
magicite.
both of you please make me dexterity saves as you approach the door?
Oh my god!
Okay.
Well, we rolled, so I guess I'll take that, the dex save. Okay, well, then I have to remember.
Fine, take that roll.
19.
19 and... Yep,
4.
4.
Mm.
Oh boy. So,
Like the sound of that.
the ground rumbles, and you notice this almost magical earth effect ripple
Oh my
out
God.
from around the door.
Oh.
Gump, you take 28 earth damage. Chuck, you take 14 because you succeeded.
Are we knocked back, or are we still able to get to the door?
You can attempt to get back to the door, yes. But it does appear that whatever it is behind that door has become very interested in whatever it is that's just slunk out of its place and is now gnawing at the door.
How big is it?
Yes, it is gargantuan in size, so
Is
Yeah.
it damaging the door?
yes,
Okay.
quite significantly.
New plan, everyone back up, get ready for a fight.
Here we go.
Or we just run.
Can I just run? Yeah.
Yeah,
Run.
let's just run.
Gump is doing good at the moment. Gump is 2 health left.
And I'll just remove Chuck's hit points. There you go. So, are you staying and fighting this thing, or are you running?
We're running.
You're running.
Running.
We have the magicite. Let's run.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's nearly killed one of us already.
so you start running.
Mhm.
With all of you grouped up together. You can hear the bellowing of this creature and these loud metal crunching noises.
Okay.
As it appears that it has become so interested in whatever it was that entered its chamber, that it now wants to investigate whatever that thing was. Probably with its teeth.
Oh, God.
You do end up leaving the experimental tech behind in this room as you flee.
Oh, fuck!
But the
Thanks,
walkie-talkie.
Thelma.
You still have the
Alma?
walkie-talkies,
No worries.
but the experimental weaponry that you could have picked up here has been left behind.
You are a liability.
Next time, let's not do things on our own, shall we?
No one else was willing to do it.
Probably for a
Maybe
reason.
there's a reason for
Next
that.
time you do something like that,
Maybe
we'll
think
leave you
about
in
that
there.
next time.
Can everybody please make me a dex check?
Please,
Sure.
so badly.
21.
Oh, 22! Nat 20. That's
21.
Tremaine?
I am doing
12.
it right now.
Okay. Just going from top down.
Natural
Whoa!
20 for a 23.
Hell yeah.
2 in
Um,
one roll.
18.
18.
And
Benoit.
chillin'.
6.
6. Oh boy.
Yeah.
And then
It wasn't a natural one. But it was
Damien
6.
rolled a 7. I heard that. I heard that little snort. People who succeeded were Chuck, Tremaine, and Gump. As the three of you realize that the route that you are running down right now,
Wait, does Dia not?
Does this count as a saving throw?
this does not count as a saving throw.
Dang it.
The three of you come to the realization, before everybody else, that the route that you are running directly towards, specifically the door you are running towards right now,
Uh-oh.
just so happens to lead to the main room, the big central room, where everybody has to go in and out to get out of this room / building.
With the turret, it is offline.
That is currently online and firing at people cowering behind desks and bits of furniture and things like that.
It's on its own power system.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yes, because the generator that was disabled was for primary facility things like lights and ventilation. The secondary generator that you do not know the location of was for making sure that this place is secured. So yes, Gump, you had a question.
Does Dia not succeed with an 18?
In this scenario, had nobody else rolled high enough, Dia would have auto succeeded, as the DC would have gone progressively down, but you guys would have gotten progressively closer. So the three of you have realized like 30 to 40 feet away from the actual doorway, whereas had the three of you not succeeded, Dia would have realized about 20 feet away from that door. So I would have gone progressively down as you got closer.
Okay.
So, you stop where you are, I presume, unless we're having a another sniper in the truck bed scenario and keep going.
The hope is, if the thing's chasing us, that the turret will shoot it.
But you don't know whether it's chasing you or not. It's definitely trying,
Can
but
we
you have
hear it bounding down the hallway?
not currently, no. But you are currently stuck between whatever the hell that thing was and an active turret.
Which
Are we
direction is the
not
turret
able
looking?
to try and go through the vent in that computer room?
Yes, if you have a look at the map, then you should be able to... There are a couple of ventilation systems here and there that you could get through back to where you came in from. However, you would have to go one at a time, because some of these are fragile vents. And the main systems room that you came in from, the actual vent entrance, specifically where Thelma and Benoit came through, the vent entrance is slightly too high up to get everybody through. So you would end up leaving potentially one or two people behind if you were to go through that room. Which is an option. But that's an option that you will
Damien's not here to object.
True, but I am awful. I am also here to ensure that I will be arguing Damien's case here.
How many... So looking at the map, how many vents would there be total for SD? Like, just like one or two?
There's one or two that are somewhat fragile. The only one that would be able to get all of you through at once and be accessible would require you to basically backtrack towards whatever the thing was, as it's from the isolation ward leading into the new maintenance cube, as I'm going to now refer to it, because I think that's funny.
Maintenance cube.
Because that is a very fun combination of words to say.
Fuck.
Really hope I didn't pick up on the mic. So, what are you guys doing? You can attempt to sneak through and hope the turret doesn't lock onto you first. You can try and get out the same vent system that Thelma and Benoit fell through. Or
Vents.
you can backtrack. Oh yeah, or you can use the fragile vents. There are 4 options. I don't know
How
why.
tough does
Vents.
this turret look? How tough does this turret look?
A well-placed shot could probably cause it to short circuit.
What if I chucked a fire 3 at it?
How far would the range on that be? I think it's 25 feet at the moment. me have a look. I just have a look at Damien's spells because they're all roughly the same range.
Because that would allow us to get out and stop the civilian slaughter. Although there is some kind of creature on the loose now, so that's probably going to happen anyway.
Yeah. It's a little too high up for your spells to reach.
Right. Sneaking it is. Not past the turret, though.
So I guess I'll put the options in there.
See, I think everybody's going to disagree with me, but I think we go past the monster.
Oh my god.
I mean, if it is a big carnivorous monster, there is a lot of offal currently in the room from people being shot, so it's probably going to be drawn towards that, so you might be able to sneak past it.
Or it's really interested in Thelma, and it's gonna try and get Thelma.
It doesn't know who I am. It's not
You
like
could
it's
use
going to
Thelma's
recognize
bait.
faces.
I recognise your smell.
You could use Thelma as bait.
See, I'm not too opposed to that.
Okay.
I'm not
So-
particularly fond of
Really
like,
should be.
I haven't done
We
I haven't
definitely launched after that shit. I wouldn't be that sad if you didn't wait.
So I have dropped the three the four big options in the chat if you want something to refresh over, but you can try and sneak past the turret. I spelt it wrong. Oh no. The turret. Turret.
The current.
You can try and sneak past the turret. However, there is a
Turret.
potential chance that one of you will perish along the way. Potentially two of you, maybe three, based on today's luck. You can try and go through the fragile vents.
Did anyone get any buffing, might just say? I'm buying stuff.
Me.
Did anyone get anything that gives buffs?
Technically,
I can give everyone +2 AC.
That's a buff.
I believe that lasts from 6 to 36 seconds. In terms, if you're doing it actual time, but you have those options to pick.
Then I would think most people go through the Benoit and Thelma vent, and then someone tries the fragile vent.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Or maybe
Who's
we
the
send two
lightest?
people through the fragile vent. I don't know. So no one's alone.
Yeah, it's like in case something
I'm
happens.
pretty light.
Yeah.
Lightest two people through the fragile vent.
Yeah,
I
I
am
don't
not
like that idea.
I'm pretty light.
I am a
I
pretty big guy.
don't think I've specified my character.
Or alternatively, the people who stay behind go past the monster.
The people that stay behind can do basically whatever they want. It's not like we can stop them once we're gone. I don't know who's staying behind.
I must ask for your decision as a party. Since you are all responsible for each other's survival.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. What is your decision? What are we
We're
feeling?
sending two people in the fragile vent, and the rest of us are
Yeah.
going through the
I'm
Benoit
happy with
Thelma
that.
vent.
Okay.
That sounds reasonable.
Who are the two people getting left behind?
Thelma
I would
is
like to,
comfortable with being left behind.
but I also don't know how useful someone on death door is in.
That's true. I think you need to go.
Yeah.
At this point, a small wind could kill you.
That's the
If somebody
only
sneezes in the
that's
vent, you're
issue
gonna
that
die.
I'm facing.
I'm happy to
And
go.
I
through the
have
fragile
wind
one.
powers.
It's crazy how the person that went in the room with the dangerous creature is uninjured entirely.
Weird that.
Because I played it safe.
And then the person
Yes.
just
Well, fuck you,
Because-
did not!
Because you played it safe. That's definitely why you got out of that room
Yeah.
unscathed.
is safe in the room with us.
I'm happy to go through the fragile vent.
Well, it's decided then.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
anyone else
Don't
want to
run
come
Benoit,
with?
go for the bread roll.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
excellent.
everyone who's going through the Benoit and Thelma then, please move your tokens up one space. This will make my life a little easier.
Oh, Chuck as well. Hello.
But, to the Benoit and Thelma then,
Yep, as in leaving through the vent,
the non-fragile one.
the non-fragile vent.
Yeah.
I will send Damien along with them, with the primary contact. Tremaine, Dia, and Thelma, you three are staying behind, yes?
I guess.
I thought I
we
was
were
going through
two
the fragile
people,
one.
Yeah, going for the fragile one. I mean, as in, you're not going into the Benoit and Thelma vent. This is just so I know
Oh, right. Yeah.
who's where. Okay. So, between the three of you, you managed to hoist Chuck, Gump, Benoit, and Damien up through the vent so they can get out to safety. Leaving the three of you to go and find one of the fragile vents to go through, or you can attempt to go back past the monster and guarantee that you get through a safe vent.
Fragile then.
Okay. Who is leading out the three of you?
Time to spend away the
Direction
death.
wise. Who is taking the lead?
If no one
Not me.
volunteers, I will.
I
Whichever one of you is taking the lead, please roll a navigate check for me to make sure that you're getting to the correct vent.
Okie dokie. I hope that's intelligent.
It's not.
I believe it's
It's not. Someone
it-
else make that because I have
I'll do
minus
it.
one.
I'll do it. 9! I'm gonna lead us right into the open door of the monster.
Can
Okay.
I make it? Can I make it be with advantage because I'm helping?
Yeah, because you have the I'd say because actually, Chuck, would
With
you
the
have
map.
left the map with Tremaine?
Well, I'm not going to need it anymore because I'm at the exit now.
But would you have thought of that prior to getting into the vent?
I'll tell you what I would have done.
Or would you have already given it to Tremaine from the start?
I would have downloaded what was on the little hard drive on
Mhm.
PDA, including the map,
Which is in
and
the
given
PDA.
that.
Yes, okay, so Tremaine has the map. Cool.
Yeah, and we have the hard
So
drive.
yes, Tremaine, you can give advantage, and I will give a +4 to the roll on top of what you've already got, dear.
Okay. 10!
You
Wait, no, that would be. No, wait. If it's +4 on top of the. Would that be plus.
So it'd be plus. No, you got it. You got it.
13.
You got it.
But that's the one with the advantage.
Yeah. So
With the-
13.
Either way,
13.
yeah. Either way, it
Okay.
succeeds. Either way, it
Okay.
succeeds. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Because literally 10 was the DC for that.
Okay.
So, you managed to find your way back towards one of the more fragile looking vents that you would have to go through one at a time. My question is, who is going through the fragile vent first?
Will it be a dex check?
Yes.
Then me,
Okay.
because I'm quite good at those, and yeah, about it.
Please make me a dex check then. As you start crawling through this fragile vent. Being very careful, distribute your weight out.
Just plus 60.
You succeed. You manage to get through the fragile section of this vent without causing any of the parts to break or collapse as you distribute your weight out carefully. You do hear the rather anxiety-inducing creaking of the metal upholsters above you, but you manage to get there. Who is going through next, Dia or Thelma?
You want to get through, Thelma?
I think you gotta go first. I got us into this mess.
Alright.
I guess I'll go through.
Please, Dia, your luck. Do not let it happen. I'm reverse manifesting it. Roll that dex check.
Right.
Why do you make it button?
6. A total of 6.
Halfway through the vent, you
Yeah.
hear this anxiety-inducing creaking sound. please roll me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Yep. To see whether you start
Charm the
picking
vent.
Here we go.
The vent
Seduce the
starting.
vent.
It's very venty.
I could squeeze through you all day.
Ooh, okay.
Roll seduction for the vent.
So you managed to keep your cool, despite the extremely anxiety-inducing sounds of creaking metal. Please make me another dex check. I will inform you the DC has been lowered. Never mind.
Okay, 17.
You managed
I
to
was,
safely make it.
I was kind of hoping it was a natural one.
Well, you know what you've just done? You've just wished this poor luck on Thelma.
Good. Deserved.
Because Thelma, guess what? Your turn to go through the fragile vent, unless you have any other plan in mind.
As tempting as it is to go back the monster way, I think at this point I should maybe do the smart thing.
Fair enough.
I got a 9.
So you get halfway through the vent, and like Dia, you hear this horrifying sounding sound. As it sounds as though the metal around you is creaking and starting to break.
Terrifying.
Shut up. I can't make metal noises, okay? So, can you please make me a charisma saving throw, Thelma, to see if you start panicking from the absolutely horrifying noise?
As soon as I realize what page that is.
That will be on the saves page.
Yep, I see that now. Charisma, okay. Does a 3 pass?
No, it does not.
That's what I was worried about.
Start to panic as the sound of the metal around you. The thought goes through your head of, oh god, what if this vent breaks like the one earlier, and the monster just happens to be waiting beneath me with its jaws open, ready to eat me and end my existence. And that sends a unpleasant chill through your entire being. Please make another dex check with disadvantage
Yep.
as you start hurriedly crawling through.
12.
By some miracle, you manage to make it through, and you watch as the segment of vent that you stopped on breaks away and drops down. This loud, heavy thud. You manage to all make it back into the concrete box.
Yeah.
How many people were dead?
You wouldn't have been able to tell. You weren't close enough. You were close enough to the room to see it shooting, not enough to know. Sorry, not close enough to know how many people were actually dead in that room,
Well,
if any.
it was shooting, so the answer is probably at least one.
Yes.
It'll be so exciting seeing this on the news.
We are in so much trouble.
You take a moment to recuperate, to get your breath, to calm down a little bit, just comprehend how close to the edge of existence you just came, only to realize a very fun little piece of information.
I call not telling the captain.
Agreed. Nothing happened. Wasn't us.
No, as in I'm not the one telling the captain. We're telling the captain.
We don't need to do that.
So, who's the first one out of this? Who's taking the pipe out first?
Probably Gump. If I shove them through.
I just. Oh yeah.
So you're shoving Gump through. Is this...
It needs to be the first person now.
So you push Gump into the pipe. Gump,
Okay.
you have a very cold, flat thing pushed up against your face as you are pushed into this pipe.
Right, okay.
The pipe is sealed. As the door
Right.
held here is held
Yeah.
up by the generator. Meaning that because the place is in lockdown currently, the pipe is closed.
Thank you for that description.
You're
Pulling him
welcome.
back out. Chuck just grabs him by his ankle,
Oh,
yanks him out of the pipe. Fuck, what do we do now? Radio in. Someone's got radio in. We're gonna need someone to get us out.
Lie on the floor.
I have a radio.
well, we basically left our own devices for this mission.
Yeah, but we need evac. Unless we're expected to die, in which case...
So who's making the call?
I mean, technically, every day you should expect to die.
Damien does have the communications with him, doesn't he?
Damien does. If you want Damien to make the communication call,
Throwing this
then
to Damien.
Anyone but
Yes,
Thelma.
yes, I do.
Yes.
Anyone but Thelma.
Well, in theory, Gump could do it and maybe convince someone to not be angry.
You do have like the highest charisma of the lot, so...
it is quite ironic that out of the entire group, I'm pretty sure it's between Damien and Gump as to who has highest charisma. I think Damien's got a +5.
I do as well.
So
I just like the idea of us being like, we need someone to radio in, and we all turn to Gump, who is just bleeding out.
He's not actively losing health, he's not bleeding out.
No. You'd be in much more danger if that were the case.
He's probably broken several ribs.
So, Gump, do you want to be the one to take the radioing in, or shall I have Damien do that?
I think it'd be more entertaining if I did it.
Okay.
Please no.
So, Damien hands the communicator over to you. So you now have the main radio that's connected back to the main base.
Just mission successful. Need evac. No details. Not till we get back.
There we go, yeah. What? Would I know who's on the other side, like... or... Oh no, it'd just be... Anyway. Ignore me, I'm stupid. Yeah, so Gump would use the radio to say, mission success. Encountered some unexpected issues. Sealed in like a maintenance tunnel, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Sealed in maintenance tunnel, need evac.
This is a radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, good
Why
point.
is Gump talking like a caveman?
Keep it. Oh, I'm picturing in this scenario it's because Gump is like approaching death and keeping it short and simple.
And I'll be real with you, Gump has, like, he's stupid.
Fair enough.
I mean, his name's
It's
Gump.
not. Yeah, I feel like you're expecting a lot from him.
You're expecting a lot from somebody named Gump.
So you find that the radio signal is somewhat responsive. You hear what sounds like a person trying to respond to you, but the signal here is quite weak. So you get the words, You get the words "not possible," something something, evac limited, something something, and then it cuts out.
Damn.
Investigation for other ways out of this situation? Like,
Like, make it
any
make a
other
sense you want
exits?
to go back past to try and gather any of that Magitech experimental stuff. I
What attack with monster?
mean, it's probably it might have reached the main room by now.
I don't think going back is a good idea.
Well, you have options. If you want to roll an investigation check, what are you rolling investigation for?
Just see if there's any other exits.
Just
Anything
using
here?
I'm going to say just using the maintenance tunnels alone, you can't really formulate anything in your head immediately.
What exits were on the map?
That would be difficult. Well, I'm going to say it's difficult for you to try and piece that together at the moment, purely because I'm picturing Chuck has some quite significant anxiety, and that's basically justifying why you rolled so low.
Okay.
Tremaine,
Your little baby pissy pants.
sure. Would you like to roll an
Yeah.
intelligence check on the PDA/map information that you have to see if you can find a solution to get out of here?
An intelligence. Okay.
Yes, because it is a piece of high-end technology.
7.
Wow.
I know.
Sorry, I was like, and then I saw the two on the dice and was like, ooh. Yeah. So you managed to piece together enough information that there is another way out, but it's going to require one of two things: either going past the monster's containment area, or trying to find a way past the turret room, as there is another maintenance cube that you can get access to, and that should have a way out.
The door that's stopping us. What is
Mhm.
what is it made of?
It appears to be made of a very high density steel.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts were, have we tried breaking it down? But
You can. You do, however, run the risk of potentially injuring yourselves in the process of doing that, though.
What tools
does it
do they
look
have?
like something?
Hmm?
Is there like a lock that can be just like shot at?
It's not a lock. It's like, you know when you get I'm trying to think how to describe this.
It's like a magnetic seal, right?
Kind of, yeah.
When there's power, it's open or shut.
I was going to
So
try and
this is
explain
the
that
Five
beyond.
Nights at Freddy's doors.
Of a fashion,
Basically,
yeah.
yeah.
But like,
Okay,
I guess
okay,
in
I see.
reverse.
And this is connected to the backup generator, right?
Yes.
Is there any way for us to get to this backup generator?
There was.
We would plunge the entire facility into darkness if we did that, because even the emergency lights would go off then.
Yes. There was a route through. It may or may not potentially be on fire.
Great. Yeah. My bad.
So can we see on the map where
Not
this?
for the conversation.
Can we see on the map where this emergency generator is, where this backup generator is?
Yes.
How close is it to the server room? Oh, sorry, to the electrical room.
There are a couple.
Is it going to catch fire as well?
No. There is a connecting vent route. There is also another route, strangely enough, from the isolation ward to get there, as well as one from the development ward, but that would require you to go through the turret room.
So it's face the monster or the turret.
Potentially face the monster. I'm going to treat it as though it's an inevitable if you go that way, based on today's rolls and how cursed
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I still kind of really want to get that experimental stuff. Is there no way we'd be able to backtrack to try and guess it?
You would be able to backtrack to try and get it, but this also means that there is the risk of running past the monster, which is currently loose somewhere in the facility, God knows where.
Or is it there's no risk not worth taking? I'll risk it.
Okay.
I feel like at this point.
You lot would be
I-
terrible at gambling.
What do you think? What? Right. What do you? Right. I'm not going to touch on this.
Okay.
But Dia feels like because of how much of the epic failure the fucking turret system went, she needs to at least get something aside from the Magitech, which was the original goal, to prove that it wasn't all such a big fuck up.
Okay. Whilst you guys are debating this, Benoit, can you make me a history check, please?
Yes. Indeed, I
You
can.
could always wait for the maintenance crew to come along and fix that.
In 2 days' time.
Yeah. Hunker up, get a little.
You don't have the
Do
food
you have
supplies
any
for
idea
that.
how long that
Okay,
Someone.
18.
18.
Yes.
You are
I may
aware.
I said we could eat Thelma, and I said, I may hate Thelma now.
Nah. So,
Let's leave Thelma behind.
no.
No,
Yes.
never.
Fire is the
Don't
run
believe any-
Anyway, before you start deciding who you're going to throw to the monster or cannibalize or whatever the fuck's going on, Benoit, you remember that one of the containers that you were rifling through earlier had medical equipment in it that you could use to stitch up some of Gump's injuries and potentially the same for Chuck, that you kind of ignored earlier because it didn't really seem that important. So you could go back through the vent that you dropped through before and make use of this equipment to patch up some wounds if you did intend to try and slink past the turret or the monster to get to the secondary maintenance room.
Right.
Thinking the monster we can potentially trick or lure. The turret
Yeah.
will just shoot indiscriminately as soon as it detects
Yeah,
something.
I'm not
Mhm.
keen on trying to sneak past the turret.
Unless we had something big and
Right,
we
stop
all
right
across the
there.
room that could shoot that. Something big and thick that we could potentially crack.
So, are you going... Which way? Are you going to try and deal with getting past the monster or the turret to get out of here?
Monster.
Yeah, I'm thinking monster as well.
Really? Monster over turret?
Yes.
Yes.
Turret's
We could just
fine.
shoot the turret once.
Potentially, maybe.
But what's
On
about
the multiple turrets?
guards? No,
On the multiple turrets, we
Does
could
it
shoot
look
the
like we
monster
could shoot
one.
the turret?
the
Did it look
only
like we could shoot the
the
turret?
one turret,
It
which
looked
just
like you
happens
could
to be the
shoot
one in
the
the
turret.
main room.
But the range on most of your firearms would mean that you are basically going on a hope and a prayer.
Yes, I'd rather risk
Oh,
it with the monster.
Everyone shoots at it.
I don't want to be
Multiple
shooting a
prayers.
shotgun into the ceiling.
Okay. I guess we're fighting the monster.
Not
You
guaranteed
said
to
about
fight it.
fighting. We just have to sneak past.
Or lure it away.
You know, we're saying
Sure.
we're not going to fight it. We're saying we're not going to fight it. There's going to be a nat 1 in there, isn't there?
Shut the fuck
Please don't do this. Don't do this. Don't even suggest. Don't you play with me.
Gonna jinx us.
I know. I'm almost doing it intentionally because my luck.
I mean, for
Will
all we
reverse.
know, the monster could have wandered into the main
Part,
room and been
part,
shot
part of
dead
me
by the
wants to
turret.
bring out my actual cursed dice. Just to,
No. This is just hoping for it to go wrong. Okay, so begrudgingly, you get yourselves together to start heading back towards where the monster was to try and get to the secondary maintenance room to get out of here. Are you going to go and find the go and get that medical equipment first, or are we raw dogging this?
Oh, man, first, please.
Right, where the fuck is this dice?
Are you also of this mind, Gump?
Can't speak as long as I'm filling with blood.
Okay, so you go back down the route that Benoit and Thelma took initially, get back down to that room safely this time, now that you're aware there is a notable drop and you can see what's going on, and manage to use some of the spare Matotech bits and pieces and the remaining charges within them to heal up your wounds. So, Chuck and Guff, you can set yourselves back to full health.
Yay!
As the device darkens and loses its light, as the energy has been expended from it. You then begin sneaking your way back towards where the monster was.
Have vanish or anything similar?
No.
Or anything that increases stealth? I don't know what spells everyone has.
I only have debuff spells.
I've got
You
attack.
could debuff us.
debuff.
I can immobilize everyone here.
No.
That's perfect. You're onto something.
The only the only buff that Damien has to assist with this is Slipstream, which basically increases movement speed by a small amount.
We'll hold on to that.
I can increase your spell saves.
But it used something equivalent to Earthquake on us, so that'll be good.
So, can everybody please make me a stealth check?
Yeah.
Fuck my life.
And I'm bringing out my cursed dice.
Oh god.
No, no, I beg.
26.
I'm disappointed in you.
No.
18,
Okay,
18.
so
9.
oh boy. Okay, so just for the I'm gonna go from like top of the list down because there were like 5 different numbers yeeted at me at once, and my brain is a potato. Got Damien's roll. Damien rolled a 16. Chuck
17.
17. Tremaine.
I think what was it? Let me check again.
I think it was a 9.
9.
Okay. Dia.
22.
22. Benoit.
15.
Thelma.
26.
Jesus. Damn. And Gump.
18.
18. Okay. So you start slunking towards the monster enclosure.
You did not just say that.
I did just say that because I thought it was funny. So as you're making your way there, you find the door that was holding the thing in the room. The door has been ripped open. It is not in there.
That's
Okay.
good news.
It's behind us, isn't it?
I don't say that.
You can hear this bellowing from somewhere. You're not sure if it's from the corridor behind you, in front of you. It's somewhere. Would anybody like to make a nature check to try and place the, if they can recognize what this sound is?
I can sure try.
Couldn't we all just try regardless?
Yeah. I mean, you can all, yeah, you're welcome to. You don't all have to. It's a choice.
I got a
I'm going
14.
to attempt it.
I am good at nature, so I will do that.
I'm not
Oh,
good at it though. I still got a 14.
I have currently been outside.
Yay! High five,
11.
Gump!
There we go.
Okay, so two 14s, an 11. What did you
Why
roll?
did the D-
I have never been outside of my life. 6.
A 6, and Benoit, you were the only one that I missed off of the rolls. Did you roll?
For nature, no.
No.
I don't have any. No.
That's
With
fair
the
enough.
Why
keys.
did the idiots?
Okay, so everybody that is not Chuck or Damien, because I couldn't be. Actually, I should have probably rolled. I was like, I can't be asked. Then I'm like, I probably should be asked. Yeah, that's why. That's a 19. Okay. This sounds like something you would hear from a history documentary about the prehistoric world.
Fucking T-Rex.
Elma, calm yourself.
This isn't Thelma, this is me.
The excitement is all the
That
same.
is so fair.
And whatever it is a dinosaur in nature, but you are not certain what kind or where it is or what it is because it is something from off island. You are aware of that much. But you have the opportunity here, if you wish, to sneak in to the experimental tech area of this
Yes.
enclosure,
Yes, please.
or you can beeline it straight out of here.
Give me that experimental shit.
We've gotten this fucking far. Let's just go for it.
Is there anybody who's choosing not to go towards the experimental stuff and leave?
Nah.
Let's. I really think we should go. We're pushing our
No.
luck. We're really
We
pushing
are
it.
pushing our luck.
So-
Really
All I
pushing
hear is,
it.
Our luck has been down this whole time. It needs to go up somewhere.
Never quit!
That's
Never
not how
quit!
luck works.
Okay. So
Never
so-
quit!
Cost fallacy.
We have the
Yeah,
magic
I was about to
we
say,
should
this is
just
a little
leave.
something
So-
referred to as the sunk cost fallacy, and it is a fallacy for a reason.
Yes.
we will do this the most simple way I know how. People that are being sensible and going towards the vent, please move your token down 1 square.
Oh, great. Oh, thank you.
Okay, so
Oh,
you
oh
four
thank God. There's 4, there's 4, there's 4.
are
thank God.
going straight for the vent out of here. You go into the vent.
Who has the magicite on them?
Currently,
Thelma has
Oh,
at least one.
Thelma is carrying one of them. I presume the rest of them have been either given to Tremaine, have probably been given to Tremaine since they are the biggest brained and probably the most responsible.
Right,
we can
that's
do an
fine.
agreement.
Yep.
If they're
I
in
have
Tremaine's
all.
hands,
I
I
have
don't
all the
care.
magicite because I'm the big
All
guy.
At all.
Right.
What's
Right.
So-
this intelligent?
I think we should take
I
the
got the
magicite
special.
off of Thelma since they are risking their life right now as we aim for this thing.
So,
Give me the
if
magicite.
Chuck, Tremaine, and Benoit can all go on mute, please.
Oh my God, here
I
we go.
can't.
Dia
Bye, guys.
and Thelma, you have
Yep.
gone towards the experimental tech room.
Yep.
And you managed to unlock the door
Yep.
since it is the magnetic lock has failed and the door basically swings open when you push it. And inside there appears to be a miscellaneous selection of different bits of experimental magitech, including things like a laser sniper rifle, a few different ammunition types that are works in progress, and blueprints for a couple of unique pieces of equipment.
I would like to grab the sniper rifle.
I would like to grab the blueprints.
I will grab the ammo.
This is why we went with 3 of us. Hey, like that.
So Dia has picked up the sniper rifle. Gump has picked up the blueprints. Give me a second, because I'm having to type this out.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Is what? Oh, it's what I think it is, isn't it? It's what I think it is. It's exactly what I think it is.
Yeah.
Is it because all three of the people that stayed behind have the lowest intelligence of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
What the
interesting.
group us three in particular?
What can we say?
So,
I love that the two people with negative with that had no intelligence went to the electrical control and then proceeded to inevitably fuck everything up.
And everyone was surprised by this. The best part.
so you step out of the high security door to leave. Please all make me dexterity saving throws.
Dexterity saving throws, guys.
That's
Let's
very
do
good.
this.
Listen, I'm
I need to choose a dice that I can actually see. It's getting dark. Shit. Fuck. That's
15.
I can't see that.
15, 17, and
Let me just take a picture.
is it a nat 1?
Let me just take a picture.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
Please don't be a nat 1. Please don't do this.
Let me just take a picture. Let me just
That's a nat 1.
take all of your day's joy and introduce you to my nat 1.
Oh god. As you step out, Dia falls flat on her face. As you are met face to face with a metallic snout that has the serial code T-5007 etched into it, and you're being stared down by this motherfucker. A gargantuan dinosaur. Its eyes glowing as it blinks,
But it's robot then?
as parts of its body have been turned into machinery. And it has seen you.
It's so worth it.
It's fine, it's
Truly.
fine. We got this.
And that is where we will end the session.
Mother! No! No! No!
So we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Oh, why is it 8